Hey guys, I think I may have made the biggest discovery yet in my 5-year odyssey to swing like Ben Hogan.
Oh yeah.
So I'm always excited whenever I share a new concept with my viewers, and probably some of the time you could say that I was crying wolf because I'd find out that this isn't such a great idea. However, from the very beginning, I've always been plagued by this question about rotation. Why can't I get enough body rotation when I hit the ball? And one of the biggest problems I've had my whole life was I had a gentleman tell me when I was about in the 8th grade to set up into my address position. And then he said, okay, that's beautiful. Now you're going to return the club right back to the same spot, with my hips and shoulders square to the ball. I never knew for a long, long time until I was in my 40s that my body is supposed to be turned more towards the target. And so I'd been an arm swinger my whole life. So luckily, my Hogan Odyssey had brought me along a path where I'm, figuring this stuff out. And no matter how much I may have wanted to change, my instincts were so deeply ingrained I couldn't. I tried and tried and tried. And you guys have seen me do little things here and there to try and get my hips and body more open. And it'd maybe be a little bit better, and then it'd go right back to being the old same thing. Well, while I was in Pennsylvania in my hotel room ruminating over my golf swing for day after day, I came up with an idea. And you guys know I made videos about my left shoulder. And one of the things that stuck with me through all of this is how Sergio Garcia said he wants to keep his left arm stuck to his chest. And whenever I did that, my left arm would stay there and then it would bounce off and my arms would fire. So as soon as your arms start working, your body stops working because your body has to stabilize in order for your arms to work off of them. So I want to show you a picture of a session hitting golf balls just a couple days ago. Now what you'll see in this picture is, it looks a lot more like Ben Hogan than I've ever looked before, but those hips are really rotating open, the shoulders are working open, and that right elbow is still bent, and I've got some lateral side bend. I'm not anatomically exactly like Ben Hogan, so I'll never be exactly the same, but this is the closest I've ever looked during this whole evolution. So what's the big secret? Obviously, since I wanted to return my arms and the club head back to the ball as an arm swinger, I was always moving my arms towards the ball. Now, I became a much better golfer when I started making the videos talking about relax your transition, keep your arms soft like they're just hanging off of your body. So that took me to the level where I was able to shoot par and even break par. So letting the arms stay soft while I turn the body. I'm taking it one step farther now. Now I'm not just letting my arms be soft, I'm actually pulling them away from the ball as I turn. I'm trying to delay my arms and keep this lateral side bend and right elbow drive until I can't hold it any longer. Eventually they're gonna fire. They just have to. Kind of like throwing a baseball. You don't throw a baseball like this, you got to get everything turning, and eventually it's just going to go on its own. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And this is tremendously huge. It's made such a big difference. It's made the biggest difference to my swing that I've seen in the entire my swing evolution. So I hope I'm going down the final road to getting to where I really want to be. And it's been an amazing journey, but I'm hitting the ball with some serious pop now.
Oh. Go, go, go.
That's good. So I'll take you through some of the videos of me working on keeping my arms from firing too early.